Yo, what the fuck is up, everybody? In today's video, I'm coming at you with a late night fishing smoke sesh. I'm just gonna be talking about whatever comes to mind, getting fried with you guys. I got myself a campfire going, as you can see a little bit in the background. I've got a fuck ton of giant logs on it, so it's gonna take a real long time for it to burn, but that's perfect. It's 90 degrees out right now, so I do not need a big campfire going, and I really just need it for the purpose of light. I've got myself an enormous dab loaded up into the Puffco. This is gonna absolutely fucking kill me. I've got my little emergency flashlight on, so hopefully you guys are able to see me real well. Cheers, everyone. This also has no water in it. Giant glob. I've also got it set so when you hit it, the light, bumps up. Some people at the spot over there, but so far there's like no one else out here today. But I heard them talking about me because I pulled up on them. They were like, thank God we got here. As soon as we pulled up, that other guy pulled up and was trying to get that spot. But this spot is very, very good too. I'm happy to be over here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and check this real quick. Yeah, there is a massive puddle still in there. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this thing up. Holy shit, I'm so baked. Oh, holy shit. I don't think he's on there anymore. No way, I was certain I had a fish. He's hitting it again. Alright guys, he is definitely on there. Let me set my stuff down. Move this out of the way. There we go. There we go. Fish on. Fish on, and that's a decent one too. Decent little catfish right at the start of the video. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this thing. This is definitely of keeper size. This guy has so much energy, man. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and fillet this guy up. Got myself 2 decent catfish fillets. I am so fried. This is like my 10th time trying, no joke, probably like my 15th time trying to record this part of the video. No joke. So either way, the main thing that I really wanted to talk about in this video is never giving up. Over the past 5 years, my life has changed so much. And over the past 6 months, I've tried to make my mindset shift and my daily habits kind of change to be able to work towards my goal in the end. And that is so important. That's how the most successful people tend to succeed, is making small steps every single day that eventually lead into a big outcome. When things get hard, the worst thing to do is to freak out and just give up on whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. And I'm definitely guilty of this myself. I've done this many times in the past, but I've realized, just like over the past week, this past year has to have been the hardest year of my entire life. And I didn't let it get to me like all the other, bad years that I've had. I've just pushed through it and continued to try to, better myself, better my life, and try to achieve my goals. And, like what I was talking about, making small steps every single day. I've put that into my life, and I'll never talk about anything in these videos that, I haven't tried, that hasn't genuinely, made a change for me. And you're just making small steps and realizing how valuable your free time is something that is like a whole mindset change in itself. Being able to come home from work and actually, try to work towards your goal. Nobody wants to come home after a fucking 8-hour shift, 10-hour shift and continue to work. Nobody wants to do that. But when you realize how valuable your free time is and you spend it wisely, you start to notice these little changes, and you just notice yourself bettering over time. And it's a really, long thing. And in general, whatever outcome that you're trying to achieve, usually it's a big goal. for 90% of us, it's related to a job. It's going to take fucking forever. It's going to feel like an eternity before you actually get to that point. But for me, I used this. For any of you guys who, don't know what you want to do, this has helped me so much to be able to figure that out. And it doesn't have to be towards a job. It can be towards so many different things in life. But using these 3 things, and I can make a video of this in itself because of how fucking much it's helped me. But using these 3 things helped me entirely decide basically what I want to do with my life. And it's what you're willing to do, what you love, and what you're good at. What you're willing to do is how much effort you're willing to put in, how many, hours a day you're willing to work at whatever a job it is, and, how hard you're willing to work to be able to get that job, the skill set and qualifications needed, the schooling needed, whatever it may be. What you love. The truth about it is that a lot of jobs honestly suck. Even these high-paying ones, it's just you need a lot more effort, dedication, time, and even money put in to be able to get to those positions. But the reality of it is work, and somebody's not going to pay you a crazy amount of money if the job is actually good, and that's like the real truth behind it. But you shouldn't always let that be the deciding factor, simply just money. If it's something that you really love and enjoy, then maybe it's worth going for. If you're actually happy doing it, that's really important, because a lot of these people with these high-paying jobs like investment banking, like these different high-paying finance jobs and whatever, they're not fucking happy. Working 80, 90 hours a week or even more, getting barely any sleep at all, you're not gonna be happy, but you are making a lot of money, so there's trade-offs there. What you're good at. I leave this to the end of these 3 things because in my opinion, this is the least important. Over time, depending on what it is, I'm a big believer that you can do anything you want with your life as long as you have the mindset and you're hardworking enough. I've met many people throughout my life. There's so many bugs around here, man, flying around my ears, flying in my face, man. But either way, there's a lot of people out there that just aren't willing to go for these goals. They won't put the effort in. They're kind of just stuck in their own mindset. I've met so many people like this throughout my life where it's extremely obvious that they're going to be stuck doing whatever it is they're doing, or jobs that are around that, position. A lot of these people, jobs that require no skills at all. But, the reality of it is that you can literally do whatever you want with your life as long as you try. You just got to do the fucking research and figure it out. You are genuinely capable of doing anything that you want, and I am a major, major believer in that. I talked about it in a pretty recent video, but I've been trying to figure out any way to be able to get into school so I can get to the next step and, work just an everyday average job. So I did a bunch of research and decided that the best course of action for me would be to enroll in online school. So I enrolled in WGU for an accounting degree, a bachelor's accounting degree. It's the type of thing where, it's online, so all the coursework is right in front of you. It's not given over time, so you can complete it very fast depending on how much, effort you're willing to put in. And I was really, should I do this? I didn't know if I should, because an online school usually isn't as respected as going to an actual, accredited school. But the thing about WGU is apparently it is actually, fully accredited, and my degree should actually mean something. With accounting, the thing about it is you can go for your CPA after 2 years of work, and WGU is supposed to set you up to be able to, take your CPA exam and everything like that. So once I get my CPA, it's not going to matter what school I went to. They're not going to care at all because I'm already a certified public accountant. So that's all that matters, is that, I have a CPA license. Cheers, everybody. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to try to use this opportunity to be able to go to school in the future, because I got my transcripts, and honestly, my grades in high school were not great. I graduated with A's and B's and 1D, but my GPA was still low enough to where I couldn't get into any schools near me. And on top of that, all the schools near me are an hour drive away. I'm going to smoke another bowl with you guys before I head out. I just got done with some meditation. I was one of those people that looked at meditation like, I don't know, I tried it back when I was like 17 and it never worked for me, but I never grasped the concept of it really, and, realized there's a lot more to it, breathing techniques and everything like that. And I've been following the Wim Hof method of meditation for a little while now. I was, also one of those people, when I first looked at it, I thought it was complete bullshit. Like, you look it up online and it has like over 100 million views for just like the guided meditation. I was like, I don't know, when I see something like that, it makes me kind of believe in it less. I don't really know why, but I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I was super extremely skeptical, but I started doing it, and the more and more that I've done it, holy fuck, does it help so much. I will be out here, I'll meditate, and I'm just in the moment. Like everything around me, it feels like I'm there with it. Like all the nature, it feels like I'm one with everything around me. And then after I'm done, I open my eyes and I look up at the stars. And tonight, I can see thousands of fucking stars, which is insane. This is one spot where if you're trying to stargaze, like this is the spot to do it. You can see them so well. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, like I opened my eyes and I looked at the stars and holy fuck, like it's just like life isn't that bad. Like it really isn't. And I don't know, I feel like it's really important to take at least one day a week to find something you really love and focus on that for a majority of the day if possible. It's just such a positive and healthy thing to do, for real. Like coming out here and fishing, that's my thing. And it's about 1 in the morning at this point. I'm still out here. My fucking campfire just fell apart real bad. But yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna be heading out sometime soon, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take first hit off my bowl. Cheers, everybody. This is some fire sticky green I got from the plug. As of right now, you know, the job I'm working, I'm not making a crazy amount of money, so I don't know how my weed smoking is going to be. I'm probably going to have to stop, slow down, or whatever. I made like a little list of things that I, you know, like goals that I need to accomplish within the next little while, and one of them on there was get a new job, because I genuinely don't believe the amount of money that I make right now is probably enough to live off of. Like, it's crazy to say, like, my bills are so insanely cheap, and there are people that I work with that, you know, I'm not just working with super young people. I work with full grown adults, you know. A lot of the people there, like, there are people in high school, there are people around my age, but you know, a bit of those people are full adults, and it's like, how are you living off this money? Like, it's absolutely crazy, because my bills are literally nothing, man, and it doesn't seem like really a livable amount, honestly. But I might just suck it up and try to get through this degree and everything. And once I do that, try to get myself a job and whatever. I am so fucking happy for the future. Like, I look at the future, it just fucking puts a smile on my face, because I genuinely think everything that I'm doing right now is going to turn into something positive. I really do. And I don't know, man, like, when I think of that, it just makes me so fucking happy. When I'm thinking of now, when I'm thinking about my stupid bullshit ass worries, it's just dumb, man. Like, I'm gonna figure it out at some point. There's no reason to worry. The outcome is going to be the same. No matter what happens, the outcome is going to be the same. So worrying only makes things worse. It really does. And that's something that I've also come to realize. But cheers, everybody. Alright guys, it's about midnight at this point. I decided to bust out the hot dogs, or sausages really. This is a fucking jalapeno cheddar one. I whittled myself a stick to be able to use. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get to cooking this thing just like this. I do have a cast iron that I cooked, and my campfire's kind of falling apart a little bit, but I have a cast iron I use to cook my hamburgers, but I prefer doing it this way. It seems to work a whole lot better. There's just something about sitting out here in the pitch dark where you can't see fucking anything, and the only thing that you can hear is the noises around you. I just went through the woods and collected some more firewood for my campfire so I could have, you know, enough to be able to cook my sausages and everything like that. And holy fuck, is it scary as hell being in the middle of the woods at night. I was thinking about doing a smoke session in the middle of the woods to do like a throwback style video, because I did 2 of those, and those were like my favorite videos I've ever uploaded on my channel. It was way back when I first started making videos. I made fucking videos of me just smoking in the middle of the woods in the middle of the night. Like, I would go out right before it got dark, and then I would just try to find my way out with my phone flashlight, which I didn't realize at the time was honestly really fucking stupid. Like, I got lost one time in the middle of the woods, and I just tried to stay calm even though I was high as fuck, and I managed to, you know, stay calm and find my way out. I used the maps on my phone to be able to find the fucking what the fuck is it? The parking lot. Like, I literally looked at the maps. It points, it has a little arrow that points in the direction, so I just turned my way until the arrow was pointing the right way of the thing, and just forced my way through the fucking woods and managed to be able to just fucking pop out of the woods in a random area, pushing through bushes and everything like that. Cheers, everybody. Life is beautiful, for real. Life is what you make it, and That's something that I've also realized recently. Like, your mindset entirely depicts how you act and how you move. If you're super in your head, if you care about what other people think too much, it literally affects the type of person that you are. So being able to stay, you know, in a constant state of motion, essentially, always trying to move towards the future, always trying to work towards a goal and better yourself is extremely important. And that's something that I'm trying to, constantly do. I used to be super fucking in my head and overthink everything, man. And I'm glad to say that I'm at the point where, I'm actually, doing something and like not just, super fucking focused on like what's going on around me, but realizing the bigger picture of life for real. I don't know. But I've grown up so much over just the past couple of years. Like, from when I started making videos on this channel, I am damn near a completely different person. I look back at those videos and it's just like, holy shit, like, you don't realize it. Unless you have an amazing memory or something and you realize exactly how you were back then. But for me, like, my memory isn't that great. So, looking back then, like, it's just, I never realized the change. It was so gradual. But yeah, guys, it's getting super late, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. Hope everybody's high as fuck as always. Peace.